court. Extra pass. And it goes for the win! For the win! Good! They did it! Now it's Page off balance. Puts it up. Gives it to Jenkins for the championship.
Friends of Vari, and more importantly, friends of Tyler Murray. Tyler and Marie Murray. Friends of his and Vari. Welcome to your March Madness pool. We are the Pool Boys, and we are stoked to be here and curate this experience for you. It's been a wild tournament so far. Your pool is starting to take some form, but it's still anybody's ball game. Let's jump right in to what's going on in the tournament.
So, the tournament got started with the 13th seeded Furman Paladins getting the first upset of the tournament as they took down the 4th seeded Virginia Cavaliers. Wild finish. The Virginia guy just chucked the ball up. Furman intercepted it, kicked it for a three-pointer to cap off the upset. It was spectacular. I think it was just the second game. Amazing start.
That was wild, but the real show was stolen by Fairleigh Dickinson becoming the second ever 16 seed to knock off a 1 seed. It had everybody in the world Googling, where is Fairleigh Dickinson? It's actually in New Jersey, but what a wild finish. They knock off Purdue to send the first number 1 seed pack into this tournament.
They didn't even get a win. Purdue, see ya. All right, and now for the 3rd year in a row, that's right, the 3rd year in a row, a 15 seed has made the Sweet 16, with this year's rendition being the Princeton Tigers. So welcome those Tigers to the Sweet 16. It's amazing. 15 seed, 3rd year in a row.
Yikes. And then Michigan State just finds a way to do it. Tom Izzo, a legend in the tournament, he tells his troops, you win the first game, I'll win the next game. And he did it. They knocked off Marquette to make it to the Sweet 16. Go Izzo, go.
They just always make it there. Izzo. That
Izzo
Izzo magic. All right, so yes, now it is time to give out our first badge of this tournament season. Are you ready? Friends of Vari, Tyler, you ready to do this? Yeah, I am. He is. I can't point right. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm too excited because it is time to give out our scoreboard badge, which is shouting out the person who is currently in first place and has the most points in the pool after the first weekend. So you gotta give it up for Bad Moon Rising. Yes, there is a bathroom on the right. Okay, come on. Y'all know the song. It sounds like bathroom on the right. But anyway, Bad Moon Rising, you are currently in first place. However, you might want to take a screenshot of this because, you're in the first place. Take a screenshot of that leaderboard, say number 1, because you only have Bama and Houston remaining in your Final Four. So it might be a little short-lived. Some other people have more Final Four teams. So, relish it while you can. Soak it all in. Get that sunshine because you are rocking the scoreboard after the first 2 rounds.
You need to check out the scenario generator on Run Your Pool and figure out if Bama and Houston get there, who else you need to get there. It's probably going to be Princeton in the Elite 8 and Florida Atlantic in the Final Four, stuff like that.
Did you put air quotes over if Bama's going to get it?
Maybe not. I don't know. Roll the tape. Roll it back.
Roll the tape back.
You need to check out the scenario generator on Run Your Pool and figure out if Bama and Houston.
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
Let's take a look at your leaderboard. Dan, you are the man right now. Number 1, Bad Moon Rising. Well done, sir. Robbie is following up on your heels at number 2. Dr. Eric J is in 3rd place. There's a doctor. Tyler has fancy friends. What can I say? TB73, Tom Brady himself is in this pool in 4th place. Great job. Robert, 5th place. Matt Cooper, 6th. There's a tie for 6th. Lance Taylor's in there. Red Dog's in there. One of my favorite local liquor stores. Coach Sly in there as well. And then we've got another 4-way tie in 10th place. Jessica Odell, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Sorry about your luck. Sam Sademan and Britt all tied for 10th place. Great job, guys. This leaderboard is going to shake up throughout the tournament, so don't get too attached to it.
I just love all the people on the leaderboard who just have like one name, just like Cher, Bono, just Robert, Britt, Red Dog. Robbie. I like Red Dog as one name too.
Red Dog, one word.
One word. All right, so we saw the leaderboard. Now it's time to give out a little more badges. Let's really dive in, okay? So first, we're gonna give out our biggest upset badge. That's right, because we had a lot of them in these first 2 rounds. And okay, so there was a 16 over a 1 this year for the 2nd time in history. 2nd time in the last 5 years. Trend maybe? Watch out. So we did have one person in this pool correctly picked Fairleigh Dickinson to beat those Purdue Boilermakers. And that is one Caitlin_J. That is what I'm talking about. Give yourself the Jordan shrug, like, biggest upset, don't mind if I do. So maybe it was like, maybe she just randomly picked it. But we look at your brands like, no, these are all legit picks. You didn't have like 3 16 seeds going just to hedge your bets. You went and said, you know what? I don't like those Boilermakers. I don't like Purdue. Don't like that university. I mean, we saw you did pick Indiana to go to the Elite Eight. So you're like, there can only be one Indiana school to reign supreme, and it is not the Boilermakers. Well, you were correct. Good on you. The Knights beat them, and you saw it coming.
Was this when Jordan had the flu and scored like 50 points? I mean, maybe she just got the flu and she's like, I don't know, Fairleigh Dickinson. Oh, they won.
Oh, I'm amazing.
Who knows? Who knows? On the flip side, we had a few head-scratching picks. We always like to highlight these. Okay, so Cody Greenwald, Penn State in the Final Four. Granted, they did win their first game against Texas A&M, so
they
got to win, but they're still a 10 seed. Took them to the Final Four. Whoa, what are you thinking, man? How about Brett Farley and Justin Moses took Texas A&M to the Final Four? They couldn't even get past Penn State.
What are you thinking? What are you guys doing?
Maybe they can get past Penn State. Maybe they can get past Texas. Then they got to play like Xavier, Houston, Miami's up there. I don't know. A little bold for my taste, personally.
I think those two, with Moses and Farley, I think they're those guys on like the basketball court where they dribble down, shoot a three, already turn to go back on defense, assuming away, and then just clanks around, comes back and hits them in the head. That's what I'm thinking here. Come on.
As soon as they shoot it, they yell buckets. That kind of that guy.
Game.
Everybody knows that guy.
Cash.
Buckets. Oh, I missed. Oops. All right, and finally, I really wanted to highlight Marco Polo because in an otherwise pretty normal bracket, he took Montana State to beat Kansas State. And Kansas State is rolling right now, but that's a 14 seed. I was like, whoa, where'd that come from? Then I remembered, if you guys don't know this, Ben Hendren, by the way, is his name. He makes goat milk candles on the side. It's becoming a primary business of his, actually.
Big business.
And his top selling scent is Montana Musk. So makes sense. He wanted to stay true to Montana and all the good.
I actually kind of love this business idea, especially like goat candles, like the greatest of all time candles. And if Montana, like Joe Montana, Tom Brady, I mean, you got perfect spokespeople right there. So
true.
We might be investing pretty soon. Just saying.
That's right. Tampa Tide is his second best, so makes sense.
Tampa Tide.
Tampa.
Hey. All right. So now we got to go a little lower side right now because we are having some people in this pool who lost their champion before the Sweet 16. So it's our Say It Ain't So badge. We got Crying Adam Morrison, one of the best ever to play college basketball, but could never get it done at Gonzaga. So it's Say It Ain't So. So for people who chose Purdue, we had Jake Morris, Lawrence James, Rabble Rouser, Racer Girl Nash, and Red Dog. Unfortunately, those Boilermakers did not get it done for you out before the Sweet 16. For those who pick Kansas, you're thinking, hey, let's run it back. Get back-to-back champions. They won it last year. Let's do it again. So from Team Money, Tyler, sorry, homie. I mean, we were there with you. We thought that was a solid pick. Not going to cut it. Brett Farley, Brian Knock, Busted Bracket. Makes sense. Cole Crocker, Hoops Nostradamus. What else the guys like the Mayans with 2012 predicting Kansas to win this year? Is that the same kind of idea? And Sam Sadaman. Sorry, guys. Kansas, no dice. And then, of course, those Princeton Tigers really made Say It Ain't So for those Arizona champions. Coach Sly, Lauren Shorey, and Mike. Unfortunately, Arizona, out. Done. Doesn't mean your bracket's done. Arizona's done. Duke, hooray. America wins when Duke wins. Or excuse me, when Duke loses, America wins. Go Wake Forest, even though we suck, but that's all right. So Mike Majors and Tyler B, no Blue Devil champions for you. And then, of course, Virginia, upset by why can't I talk? Duke got me all razzled, okay? But Virginia, losing
the Paladins.
Cody Greenwald, no dice for you. Indiana, sorry, Money Marshall's picks. Not too money there with the Hoosiers bowing out early. And then Kentucky. We learned nothing from last year. They got upset in the first round by 15. Now I think, let's take them even further this year. Josh Scott from area. Just like the general area, all caps, just yelling, area! No good, Kentucky. Your champion, gone. I need a breather.
You do need a breather. And so does Lauren Shorey, because she also has her entire bracket busted. Lauren, I'm sorry about this. This is actually kind of BS, all right? She took Arizona, Duke, Indiana, and Kansas in her Final Four, right? These are blue bloods. These are great teams. These are great programs.
Historically great.
Coaches, everything, right? all 4 of them gone before the Sweet 16, your bracket is busted. You were ripping that thing up. You're just here for the beer at this point. All right. So just take the rest of the videos, talk some trash to everybody else in the video, enjoy the shenanigans, and root for chaos. Yeah. Root for Princeton. Root for Florida Atlantic. Root for Xavier and Gonzaga and random teams to make it to the Final Four. Get out of here, champions.
Get out of here with your champions remaining. Who wants that? That's no fun. So Lauren, sorry. We're sorry.
Sorry, Lauren.
All right. So Lauren, actually, even though her bracket is busted, she is not in last place. So we do have to celebrate someone who is in last place. So they get our coveted CABOOSIN badge as they're waving from the back of the train over there. So give it to Knickerwolf here, who only has 25 points. You know, but we're not going to harp on this CABOOSIN badge for very long, because you want to know why? Because there's one more badge we got to give out, and that is our lurking badge. And once again, this is going to Knickerwolf, because what this means, so yes, Knickerwolf is currently in last place, all right, so sitting in the caboose. However, Knickerwolf still has 137 points possible, so you're counting them out. You're thinking, oh my gosh, look at it, in the bottom, you're done. But he's just sitting, Knickerwolf's just sitting there, peering through the blinds, being like, just keep making fun of me. I'm taking names, I'm making a list. And then, because he's still got Final Four, we got Bama, Houston, UCLA, and Tennessee. All Final Four remaining. So watch out, Knickerwolf. He's going to be making a move and just ready to pounce, just like the Wolves do. They pounce. Okay? Don't count him out. Lurk.
Joke's going to be on you whenever Knickerwolf comes right back. Or Nick R. Wolf. Maybe he's a fancy man, and it's Nicholas R. Wolf, Esquire.
I feel like Nickelback, Knickerwolf, same idea.
True. Garbage
Look
man.
at this photograph of my Final Four.
Take a photograph of him in the bottom right now, because he's probably not going to stay there. I don't know how you end up that poorly after the first couple rounds and still have your entire Final Four remaining. It's impressive, but great job, Nick R. Wolf. And that sounds like a Zootopia character, maybe.
I think it probably is.
Anyway, friends of Vari, friends of Tyler Murray, we thank you for joining us for the Pool Boys. We are excited for the remaining games on the schedule. We've got a couple of huge games coming up this weekend. There's still plenty of action in there for you to make moves in your pool. And if you're out, Lauren Shorey, sorry about your luck, then jump back in here and talk some trash. Let's find someone to root against. How about that?
Poke the bear.
It's all about animosity.
Poke him. Poke those
And
bears.
if you're in the market for some great candles, ye old goat's milk, Von Hendren's candles, check out Montana Musk.
It's a great one. So until next time, the Pool Boys are out.